the globe, I'm in my fucking bag. When I ride these jeans from S&P, you know I got it set. Swing that OVO, shout out to my brotherfucking drag. Hot tie my shoes, hot tie my ball, man. Your dreams gon' come true, just gotta switch on lane. You never switch your side, bitch, on dollar gang. Now these niggas talking crazy, they can get hit with a flame. Now I'm out in Spain, got to see what Italian frames. YBL Prince, I'm gon' change the game.
It's been a long time, but we're finally back at it again for another stream. It's been too long. I've been slacking off. I'm gonna be honest. I've been lazy, but we're back in here, and let's keep it going. You know, let's back to being consistent again. So today. There's a lot of things that I want to do. First off, we're gonna play some FIFA. Is on World Cup. We got Morocco versus France, so we can talk about a little bit about World Cup predictions, see what's happening, and then I think I'm gonna play some FIFA as well, like the video game FIFA. So we'll get into that. But right now, I want to kind of do a prediction before the game of this year's World Cup, the bracket 2026. So let's actually do that. I want to pull up something where I can do predictions. Can you turn it down? They turn it down. All right, let's see. Trying to find a good place to predict. I want to do a bracket. Like, how do I do the bracket? Prediction bracket. Let's see. This is gonna work. Bro, I'm not creating an account for this, bro. See. Anyway, okay. You know what? This is way too complicated for no reason. I'm just gonna pull up the regular bracket that they got. All right. So this is my official predictions for the 2026 World Cup quarterfinals and semifinals, and then obviously the final. I'm gonna go over what I want to see, and then I'm gonna go over what might happen, and some possibilities. You know, some things that might happen, something that I kind of want to see happen, and some, let's just say, some what's the word? Some contingencies, you know, some backup predictions. So, for quarterfinals, we got France and Morocco. Morocco is a great team. They both play really good, but I think France is just technically superior. So I think it'll be a good match. It'll be close, but I think France is gonna take that pretty easy. Now let me know what you guys your thoughts are in the comments as well. The game is about to start soon. So drop down what you guys think who you think is gonna win for each of these predictions as well. So I'm thinking France right off the bat, moving on, and then the next match tomorrow is Spain versus Belgium. Belgium's a great team, but they beat USA, which was a garbage team, and all of their goals was pretty lucky. You know what I mean? They got some lucky shots in, and I don't think they're going up. I don't think they're gonna do that well against Spain, because Spain is one of those teams that are up there. Spain is one of the teams I'm rooting for to win the entire thing, so I think Spain's gonna take that. So it's gonna be France versus Spain. That's gonna be who's gonna. It's you. I think Spain versus Belgium. I think Spain's gonna take that pretty easy. So it's gonna be France versus Spain, which is another good match, and then Norway versus England. Now, I love Norway. I'm a big Holland fan. I think he's gonna be one of the greatest of all time soon. He's definitely up there. England also has some good players: Bellingham, Kane, Saka. Their team is stacked too. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm a new Bellingham fan after that match against Mexico, because Mexico was the team I was rooting for as well. I didn't think they were gonna win the entire thing, but I thought they were gonna get far, and I thought they had a good chance against England, and they did. They played really well, and they almost won. It was a really good match. It was one of the best matches of the entire tournament, and Mexico was a team I've been rooting for since the beginning of since the middle of the group stage, because I went to one of the games, and I mean, I didn't go there to the actual tournament, to the actual stadium, but I went to watch it live with a bunch of other people, and it was fun with the Mexican fans. So that was the team I was rooting for, and I got so it was kind of tough, but England, they played well, and Bellingham with the brace, two goals in 2 minutes, that was insane. Only other person that I know that I've done that is Mbappe, another really good player, another person that's gonna be known as the greatest of all time soon enough. I'm just saying the numbers are there. Yeah, he might not have all the opinionated trophies, but the numbers are there. The skills prove for itself. And then so I want Norway to win, but I think it can go either way. And I'm not gonna be mad at either way. Either way, I'll be fine. But I'm gonna say Norway. And then Argentina or Switzerland. Switzerland, they're pretty good. I don't know much about Switzerland, but Argentina. Even if they're pretty good on their own, but then they also got like, it is controversial, but it's I'm not saying they're rigging this. I'm not saying FIFA is biased, but I'm just saying there's something fishy going on. There's something a little sus going on. You know what I'm saying? There's something's not adding up. That's all I'm gonna say. So I mean, either way, they don't really have to do anything to win against Switzerland. They're okay. I don't know much about them, but based on the previous games, they're not putting up much. They barely beat Colombia. They beat them in penalty shootouts, which isn't really saying much. That's penalty shootouts, basically luck. Anyways, I think Argentina's taking to that, and then semifinals, we got France versus Spain. That's what I'm thinking. I want Spain to win, but if there's one team that could probably beat Spain, it's probably France. France is really strong. I want Spain to win that, but I wouldn't be mad if France won that. That's all I'm saying. And then Norway versus Argentina, or England versus Argentina. Either way, I think both of these teams can potentially beat Argentina. They're both really good on their own, and they could. I think they could. They have a really good chance against Argentina. If nothing fishy is going on, I think they have a really good chance against Argentina. If nothing fishy goes on, that's all I'm gonna say. But yeah, I think either of those teams can beat Argentina. If England wins against Norway, you know what? Fair play. I want England to go all the way. Bring it home. You know what I'm saying? Unless Spain is in the finals. Spain is in the finals. We're going Spanish. You know what I'm saying? But if Norway, if both of these guys get beat to Argentina somehow, you know what I'm saying? Like some stuff happens and they somehow lose. It's gonna be finals. It's probably gonna be France versus Argentina again. That's what I'm thinking. Or Spain versus Argentina. Those are the two possibilities I have in mind. And at that point, I think Spain or France could take this. Or it could be England versus Spain. But if it's Norway in the finals, all I'm saying is, let's go Holland. You know, where Holland is gonna first World Cup ever and is gonna take it. Is gonna the Norwegians they're gonna plunder. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna take that. So that's why I want to win the entire thing. I'm happy if either Spain or Norway wins. Spain versus Norway in the finals would be beautiful. That would be awesome. That would be a dream. Because both of those teams I love, and I wouldn't mind either of them winning, and that would be amazing. But if it's one or the other, I'm gonna go for. If neither of them, if one of them makes it and the other one doesn't, I will root for the one that does. You know, and if France is the one that makes it against, France is the one that makes it, and Norway or England doesn't make it, I'm going France. We're going French, you know. Bonjour, you know what I'm saying? Like, comment ça va? Ça va bien? Comme ci, comme ça. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're going French. We're going French. We're going French. So that's my predictions for the World Cup. We'll see what happens. I want to see some good matches. I want to see some good games. Yeah, the game's about to start any second now. During halftime, I think we're gonna play some FIFA on Xbox. So that's gonna be fun as well. But yeah, that's the plan. Can I put that into sleep mode? Does Xbox have a sleep mode? I'll turn it off. It's gonna be on for a while. I'll turn it off. Anyways, yeah, that's my predictions. Let me know what your predictions are down in the comments below, down in the chat. Let me know what your predictions are. Who do you think is gonna win? I did not have overlays on. Forgot about that. Okay. I'm gonna pull up the game. What's happening? Okay, hold on one sec. Unfortunately, I won't be able to share the stream with you guys. You guys will just have to hear my reaction. But I hope that's enough. Let me get a drink. I need to get a drink. Ooh. That's unfortunate. I gotta make sure. This is working.
And they have prevailed at the margin.
Alright, I'll be right back. I need to get a drink. We got some Fuse. I got this at one of the World Cup watch parties I went to in Celebration Squares in Mississauga. Because obviously, if you're watching this and you don't know me personally, I'm from a FIFA World Cup host city. So there was a shit ton of watch parties everywhere, and I've been to 90% of them. I've been outside literally the entire last week. I was outside watching a game outside, like with the thousand. And I watched the Portugal game, which was in Toronto, not at the stadium but at the fan festival, and there was like legit a million people outside that day. It was crazy. All right. Dembele.
That was my fuse, you retard!